Believe it or not, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been around for a good while now, dating back to 1983, or these two guys were like, hey, let's self-publish our own comic book. So they did the following year. And over the years, tons of different iterations of the Turtles have come out, but in my opinion, the original Mirage is still my favorite. But you probably already knew that. Onto the topic of action figures, this 4-pack made by Neca has got to be one of my favorite action figures that I own, due to my bias to the Mirage comics. And no, these are not the original ones. Those ones are crazy expensive, and I haven't bought any bootlegs yet. I could. But yeah, these turtles are based on the later issues where Jim Lawson drew them, along with this Shredder. So now, with that intro done, which took me like 45 minutes, let's get on to the figures. Alright, first thing I'm going to say is these figures are pretty good. I like posing them a lot and putting them on my shelf. Their articulation's alright, and there's nothing incredible that will knock your socks off or anything, but these are great figures. I'm going to start off with the accessories. Most of the accessories that come with this Turtle 4-pack, most of them can be interchanged within the four brothers, being the 3 sets of hands, and the exclusive ones that go with Raph, but they're basically the same as the regular ones. You have open grabby hands, you got calm hands, and you just have the basic open palm hands for putting the turtles' weapons in their hands. Besides the hands, another thing that's interchangeable between the turtles is that every turtle comes with 2 different kinds of bandanas. They have the ones that I usually have, the turtles have on, which are the ones where you can make it look like their bandanas are like flowing within the wind and whatnot. And then you have the ones where they're just resting on their shoulder. And onto the basic weapons, it's what you expect. Leo and his swords, Mikey and his nunchucks, Don with his staff, and Raph with his sais. Mikey's nunchucks are on string, which is nice. It's accurate to the comics. Donnie has basic staff, which is accurate to the comics. And Leo and Raph's weapons, they're a little flimsy, which can be a good thing. But with Raph's, they were really fragile, and the handle on one of Raph's sais broke, which sucks. So yeah, be careful with that, as you can see. Also, I don't know why, but Leo's swords are like really flimsy. I'm worried they're gonna break, but I've been lucky so far. And there's also these basic ninja stars, which kind of remind me of just like basic gears, and I lost them early on, but yeah. Sorry if the audio sounds different. It's later at night. It's like 11:30. Don't want to wake up people in my house, but yeah, I think the accessories are pretty great on these turtles, and now I'm going to dive into the 2 accessories that are to specific turtles, which is the hood that is for Raph, which is in the Return to New York storyline in the comics, and this arm that I have on Leo, I thought it went to Leo. I was positive, but then I saw other videos of these figures, and now I'm not so sure, and I went through the comics, I glossed through it, and I don't know who this extra arm is for. In the package, and it's where Leo's section is, so I assume it is, but I'm not 100% sure. You can check me on that, comment on one of my posts if you want to correct me or not, but yeah. Alright, now on to the talk of articulation. It's pretty good for these turtles being much bigger than some other ones, and I'm aware that the bigger the figure is, the worse the articulation is, so I'm sure the 2008 NECA Mirage turtles from like the first era probably have better articulation, but these turtles are more stockier, so I'm fine with their articulation. Alright, I want to do one final little thing, and that is comparison, and a little ranting on the comics. So I think these 4 turtles look good together, and here's some comparisons. They look pretty good with the Shredder clones, because they fought the Shredder clones at some point in the comics. I can't, near the end of like the original story, and I did a review on the Shredder clones a couple months ago, so go check that out if you want to. And I'm kind of mixed. I have the OG Shredder from the Loot Crate from a long time ago, and he looks good with these turtles, but at the same time, I kind of wish I had the older one, the newer Shredder that they made that's in the 2-pack. just because that shredder is like, it fits better because it was, that shredder was made alongside these turtles, and I don't know. Comment what you think, or comment on a post I make, because YouTube's always disabling my comments for some reason. But yeah. Here's also some comparisons to Baxter Stockman and Casey Jones. I wish I had the NECA Mirage April, but I have not gotten that. Or I would do a comparison on that. So yeah, these figures are good, and honestly, they speak for themselves in my opinion. Another thing that I'm not a big fan of is that the arms, since you can take off the right arms for so you can swap out the extra arm that comes with Leo supposedly. The arms on all these turtles have became really loose really quickly, which is a pain. But yeah, other than that, these figures are great. I recommend you buy them. They're around, like, I don't even know how much they go for. I got these guys for like $90 at a comic convention. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, so I'm in the middle of editing this video, and I figured out the arm that I thought belonged to Leo belongs to Raph. So yeah, figured that out because I looked at the single card releases of the turtles, and this arm comes with Raph. So yeah, there's my answer. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.